Yo, ¿cómo están? This is Wild on Twos, and thank you for joining my channel. Please remember, hit the like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. That does help me out a lot. And you guys can hit the little bell for future notifications for any videos that do pop up. This week, I got a couple of messages the past month or so, and someone pointed me out to a forum. And the question was, do 1% Motorcycle Club members actually surrender, relinquish the ownership of their bikes to the club? We're going to get into that subject right after the intro. Let's go. Yo, this is Wild on Twos, and thank you for joining my channel after the intro. This week's topic, we're going to be going over, do 1% Motorcycle Club members actually have to surrender, relinquish ownership of their bikes to the club? Before I get to that, I just want to thank Broncoride. I'll put the link right above. Broncoride is a YouTuber. He had a little contest, and I guess I won by default, a $250 gift card to Custom Dynamic. This company has a website and have LED lights for your bikes, for your Harleys, I think also Indian. So go check them out. Check out Broncoride. So like I said, I got a couple calls and people were curious if it's true that bikers from a 1% club have to give up the ownership of their bike. And just a disclaimer, I have never been involved with a club that actually has done that. I know only a few clubs that do that. There might be more, I don't know. And that's why when I talk about this, it's just of what I know. I can't talk for the club, and it's not my business actually to be really thinking about it too much unless it's the club I'm going to join. I personally would not join a club to give up the rights of my bike. I paid hard money for my bike. If they were there paying my payments, struggling, working hard to make the money for my bike, okay, maybe I'll think about it, but they weren't. So, but that does not mean anything toward the person who does join that club. People on the forums and everything say it sounds like a cultish thing, but everybody knows before you accept those patches what you have to do in order to be part of that club. So if you sign your rights to your bike over to that club, that is your decision. They don't force you to join that club. You're joining that club. You're joining that family. And that's what you want to do. I don't put judgment on anybody that does that. That's their choice. That's the beauty of freedom. You have choices to make. But this gentleman asked me that, and I basically told him not all clubs really do that. I think majority don't. A few do. And I went through this forum that he pointed me at, and it was pretty interesting forum. I just wish I remember where it was. And there was actually an old lady of a member that was of a big 1% club that did. And she did talk about how full patch members do sign an agreement apparently to give up their bikes should they be kicked out of the club or quit the club without a valid reason. If they are out bad standing, anything that says, that is obvious, anything that says the club's name or symbol on its club property, they will be back to pick it up. I mean, that's what she was saying, and it's true. I mean, they'll get stuff like t-shirts, jewelry, belts, hats, any type of colors that are for the club. Cards, the motorcycles apparently. So, you know, it's out there, but they are just a few clubs. And some say that if you're in good standing that you get to take your bike. I mean, what I heard from some reputable people that you don't get your bike back. And then from some other people, after 5 years with that club, you get your title back. So, I mean, and it was pretty interesting commentary through this forum. You do see, that was more of something in the past that you've seen. And some say, I mean, that it's not the ownership that you actually have to give up, but you give up that title. And then you hear stuff about, oh, we get the title because if someone gets arrested or raided, a period of confinement, that the law enforcement community doesn't permanently steal the member's bike, and that the club can go with that title to the police department, show the title, and say that they are the owners, so they can demand the bike back. But if that bike was involved anything with a crime, I don't care who you are, you're not getting that bike back for a long time, even if you have the title in hand. So the only way, like someone said in one of the replies, the only way that's going to work if you say that member stole your bike. But I mean, that'll be a big battle. In extreme instances, when you leave the club without like balancing, like money due or so, I mean, I think they could hold that bike for money that you owed, right? So ultimately, there are few clubs out there that do hold the bike's title, and it's basically the club's bike, and I think you never really get it back. Like I said, this is a disclaimer, I don't really know because I'm not part of those clubs, and I have nothing against that. That's what people want to do. There's reasons they do that for. They've been doing it for decades, right? Those same clubs, and it seems to be working out for them, and it seems that they have a lot of members. So it's nothing crazy. I mean, that's the thing. And so you're talking about 1% club. There are 1% of the 1%. In regards, there's not many people that are doing it. So if you see a club, whatever their requirements are, if you want to be part of that club, you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't want to hear a bunch of crime and people talking crap. You can talk all the crap you want, but there's people that want to be part of that club. So ultimately, there's reasons for it, but I can't tell you the true reasons because, like I said, I'm not part of any club there. If you guys might want to leave comments in the commentary or things of people you spoke to about it, you can let us know. And there's people that read and watch these videos that are new to the MC set. Some people get worried that they'll lose their bikes. Well, those are things you're going to learn, like I said, through the stages. And before you join a club, they'll let you know. And if you really want to be part of the club, that's up to you. That's your decision. You're a f***ing man. You're going to freaking understand that you have to make decisions for yourself. You can't be going crying, writing stuff on a forum about how they're taking your bike and you're not going to get your bike back. I mean, ultimately, that's your choice. So, till next week, guys. Next week, we're going to have Alien Ness from the Dirty Ones MC out of New York. Alien Ness is a b-boy legend. I mean, literally. From the 70s, he paved the way for many people. So just look him up, seriously. It'll be an awesome interview. I can't wait. That's January 6th at 7 p.m. So till next week, guys. Please remember, hit the like, the subscribe. It does mean a lot to me, everybody that subscribes and actually watches the videos. If you subscribe, please watch the videos. It helps out the algorithms, and I can put out more product out there, more content. Like I said, till next week, much love and respect. Peace.
In half an hour, exit the highway at exit 11.